Y'all asked me that last week? Somebody asked me that last week. I'm still like, bro, where are y'all seeing this? Like, what makes him not the quarterback for the Chicago Bears right now? I get y'all got everybody coming out. What? It's like two of them. I don't think they better than Justin, so they cool.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Q back at y'all with another video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And you know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. We gotta talk about Caleb Williams, bro. Now Caleb Williams was the number one pick this last draft that just passed. He got taken over the likes of Jaden Daniels and Drake May and even Bo Nix. Um, the Chicago Bears traded Justin Fields the year that same offseason in order to draft Caleb Williams. They also traded for Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and they signed DeAndre Swift in the offseason because the Philadelphia Eagles ended up signing Saquon Barkley. But if you were to ask any casual fan before the draft, they would have told you that out of all the rookie quarterbacks, Caleb Williams was going into the best situation. You know what I'm saying? Skill, as far as like the skill players that he has on his team, and the Chicago Bears defense is pretty good as well. Excuse me. So what seems to be the issue here? You know what I'm saying? The last 3 games, Caleb Williams has yet to throw a single touchdown pass. He had a 53% completion percentage against the New England Patriots, a 53% completion percentage against the Arizona Cardinals, and a 41% completion percentage against the Washington Commanders when he was going up against Jaden Daniels. Although that was a game that he should have won, still didn't look pretty. You got guys like DJ Moore walking off the field mid-play. So a lot of people would say that it's Shane Waldron is the issue. You know, the Chicago Bears just fired Shane Waldron not too long ago. So I'm interested to see what direction this offense moves in, you know, after the firing of Waldron. In my honest opinion, I don't think it's going to get any better from here. I really don't really know what the issue is. If you watch Caleb Williams on tape at USC, you could clearly see that this dude was overhyped. They're saying that he was the next coming up Patrick Mahomes. He was generational. I didn't necessarily think that there was anything generational about Caleb Williams. He doesn't know how to play in structure. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me Zach Wilson vibes for real. He really doesn't know how to play inside the pocket, really. He has no pocket awareness. He holds on to the ball way too long. I mean, the offensive line is not the best, but a lot of those sacks that Caleb takes is some of those sacks do be on him. And I just feel like it can't be completely on Shane Waldron. I know that a lot of like former players of Shane Waldron would come out and speak out about him and how he lacks creativity in his offensive play calling. But at the same time, I'm an Eagles fan, so I watched us have a very ineffective play calling season last year with Brian Johnson and Nick Sirianni, but you could still see that the big play, like the big time players were still being able to make plays. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Chicago is lacking right now. I think it's a little bit of both Caleb's accuracy throwing the football and Shane Waldron. It's a mixture of both, but it doesn't help that Caleb Williams is one of the most inaccurate quarterbacks, has been one of the most inaccurate quarterbacks in the last 3 weeks. So that doesn't help his case at all. If you look at DJ Moore's numbers, you know what I mean? He's not really doing much of anything this year, which is weird because from the time that I could remember watching DJ Moore play in like Carolina and all the quarterbacks that he had to play with, he was always a 1,000-yard receiver. You know what I mean? But that doesn't necessarily seem to be the case this year with Caleb. Keenan Allen as well. Keenan Allen has been, he's been hurt, in the beginning of the season, but he has not been able to get anything going. Roma Dunze has not been able to get anything going as well, even though he's a rookie. We can point the finger at Shane Waldron all we want, but at the same time, Shane Waldron is not the guy out there that's throwing the football. You know what I mean? He's not the guy out there that's making audibles. Matt Eberflus, he's not. We all know Matt Eberflus is not an offensive guru. Okay, he's a defensive guy. And, for the most part, I would like to think that the Chicago Bears defense has been pretty okay this season. You know what I mean? I don't think it's bad to the point where like their defense is costing them games. You know what I mean? It's just the offense has not been able to execute, effectively. DeAndre Swift is not what the Chicago Bears thought he would be. I don't know, man. I just think it comes back to the decision to draft Caleb Williams. I think they got sucked into the hype. Apparently, I'm hearing now that the Chicago Bears didn't even look at Drake May or Jaden Daniels, who, in my honest opinion, I would have took over Caleb Williams. I just think that Drake May was like, he could make every throw. He had more pocket presence than Caleb, although he had to clean up his footwork. But he's done that, and he looks way better than Caleb Williams. He has 7 touchdowns on the season after he done missed like the first 4 games of the year because Jacoby Brissett was playing, and Caleb has 9 touchdown passes. So it's way too close for comfort, especially when the guy that got drafted after you didn't even really play in the beginning of the year. So it's disappointing because I'm pretty sure a lot of people had high hopes and high expectations for Caleb Williams and the Bears this year, but it just doesn't seem like things are really clicking right now. My honest opinion, I think it's too early to label Caleb Williams a bust. I think it's a little too early based off of what he's like. He's had a couple of decent games this year, so I'm not going to go as far as to say that he's a bust, but is he a generational talent? I can't really say that he is. Is he good enough to carry the Bears on his shoulders, or will he ever be that good to carry the Bears on his shoulder? I highly doubt it. I just think that the Chicago Bears just, when it comes to drafting quarterbacks and developing quarterbacks, I think there's like a curse on that team or something. Because the last good quarterback I could remember them having was Jay Cutler. Okay. So, they had Justin Fields and they traded him away, even though with everything that was going on around Justin Fields when he was with the Bears, he still managed to be productive, more productive than what Caleb Williams is being right now. I'm hearing that a lot of veteran players, after Shane Waldron's firing, wants Caleb Williams to get benched for Tyson Bagent. I don't know why the fuck they would want that, because Tyson Bagent ain't on nothing. You know what I mean? At this point, you've been riding with Caleb Williams the whole season, so I think they should just finish the season with Caleb under center. I don't think it makes much sense to bench him now. He's a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? He's going to go through his growing pains just like any other rookie quarterback. But just the thing that's really frustrating watching the Chicago Bears is just the fact that Drake May, I couldn't even tell you who his receivers are on the New England Patriots. And I think he just got a new offensive coordinator as well, Alex Van Pelt. But the difference between Drake May and Caleb Williams is Drake May is actually producing. You know what I mean? And Caleb is not. And, he has a lot of offensive, firepower. You know what I mean? Although the coaching staff is not up to par, you know what I mean? But I just look at him. I just look at his situation and Drake May's situation. They're in a similar situation, Drake May's got a first-year head coach. I think a first-year offensive coordinator, Alex Van Pelt. You know what I'm saying? He's learning a new system. You know, he doesn't have any weapons around him but an old ass Hunter Henry tight end. So I can't really make any excuses for Caleb Williams, man. He just needs to play better. A lot of guys are still saying that it's Matt Eberflus. You know, it's Shane Waldron. We'll see. I mean, early to label him a bust. Yeah. Is it too early to say that he's not the best? He's not going to be the best quarterback out of this draft class? I don't think so. I think Jaden Daniels or Drake May will eventually end up being the best quarterback in this draft class, or even Bo Nix. You know, Bo Nix has been playing better than him. I bet if J.J. McCarthy was playing, I bet J.J. McCarthy would be playing better than him, you know? So if I was the Chicago Bears, man, I would be a little worried. You know what I mean? I want to know who they're going to hire next season. And if I see Caleb improving next year, then I'll be like, okay, there's something there. But if it's the same thing, the same cycle, he's probably gonna end up being the next Mitch Trubisky as opposed to being the next Patrick Mahomes. But that's pretty much all I have for y'all, man. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man, and I'm out. Peace.